Quay Walker. Tyler, I don't like him. I've seen him for a year and a half now. Missed tackle in the flat against P. Ryan on a pass out in the left flat. We know he wants to tackle high up by the shoulders. He does that all the time in space. Misses the tackle, extra 16 yards for P. Ryan. You just can't miss it. Missed another tackle early. Then he comes in and makes a huge hit on 2nd and 1 for -2. It was a great read on his part. So you do see flashes. And then I don't know. Is this just me? But Russell Wilson had a scramble and he's down and he's kind of he's on his chest and the ball's kind of in front of him by his helmet. The ball's sitting on the grass. So what does Walker do maybe a second and a half or 2 seconds after the whistle? He knocks the ball out of Wilson's grasp. The ball's still on the ground. Wilson's just kind of getting up slow. And he goes and bats the ball away from him. To me, that's just brainless behavior. That's foolish behavior. You're going to get a 15-yard delay of game penalty or unsportsmanlike for something like that. It could have been called. Officials hate that stuff. It's just where's his head on these things? These are just mistakes that are made. And I've seen him make these things repeatedly. I just don't like any of that. They drafted him from Georgia. They knew all the test score. They knew all everything. I know what the scouts told me. They got all their people, spent all that time with him. They knew, okay, maybe he'll become better. Maybe he won't. But right now, he's a guy who, no, I'm not going to sum him up right now, but all right, that's what he is. And then Eric Wilson, he didn't play much. All right, so they got to get Campbell back, but he's not a run stuffer. He should help him in pass coverage if he returns to 2021 form, not 2022. He's an older guy. I don't think Campbell's been that big of an absence. That's it on the linebackers, T.
To play devil's advocate on Quay Walker, you
Yep.
could say the Packers have lacked an element of nasty for a long time defensively. They don't have players that come close to that line, let alone one who habitually line steps. They need that presence. Mike Daniel has publicly said there on X, we didn't have that. Like that's why he loves Quay Walker. Mike Daniel tried. Do you see any of that? Is there positives to that kind of temperament during a game?
Yes,
Propensity to push
absolutely.
buttons?
Desmond Bishop. I mean, absolutely. I love that thing, Tyler. I'm all for that. And you do see some lusty hits out of Walker. And I see
So
some
Green
other
Bay
stuff.
probably knows we're going to have to put up with some of that quote unquote brainless football that you said, right? They probably know we're gonna have some of that. I mean, we saw it last year. You don't want him to get ejected from a football game for shoving an opposing coach or whatever the hell that was. But you do there's going to be some baggage with a player like this, right?
But Tyler, there's a difference between smart nasty and dumb nasty. Fred Warner is smart nasty, right? Demario Davis is smart nasty down in New Orleans. We can think of other guys over the years. Even Nick Barnett had a little bit of that. I don't see that in Walker. If he sees it, really sees it, and hits it, he'll drill somebody big time and concuss. Again, I just don't I don't see consistent nastiness or anything out of this guy.
That's the key to scouting, right? You want smart nasty, not dumb nasty. Maybe you even get a little dirt nasty. I believe that's a white rapper that we might have listened to a little bit back in college. And actually, I think he was the actor who played Eminem in Scary Movie 3. 1980 is a good song. Dirt Nasty. Wow, you're bringing me back to the Syracuse days.
All right.